Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in it. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs. Now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the lata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA. No tricks, only treats here, Greg, is we've got NBA action on Halloween. Greg, I have seen you sport some very interesting costumes over the years.
Yeah, the kids love it when I get dressed up and go trick-or-treating with them. And then I get to go through their candy stash, so it's a win-win.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the three.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Harris against Brown. Lets it go. The shot that time, not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Maxey passes to Harris. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Horford with a screen on Maxey. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Harris over Brown, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
In the corner, Harden back to Harris, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Brown outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Maxey. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Brown outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Horford.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Harden finds Harris. To the paint. Harden with it. Back to Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 5. Shot from 16. He squares up and sinks it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Tatum buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
And here's Brown outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Over in the corner, Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Brown with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
From past the arc, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Outside to Brogdon. Good on the 3-point shot. Brogdon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Floats one up. Maxey, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Tatum gets the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Harden the pass to Harris. They get it back, Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in the score.
And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 14. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Celtics?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
This is it to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Brown. Here's Horford, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
the line, shooting 1.
And Al Horford no good on that one.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Brown outside. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 12 in the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
For 3, Brogdon. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 21.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Brown finds Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Tatum's got 26.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Harden the pass to Melton. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Embiid. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Tatum against Harrell. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harris finds Embiid. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Harrell over Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Hey, there's no denying the direction of Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Puts the move on. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Sinks the triple. Maxey's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Philadelphia.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Smart. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Brown against Maxey. Harden, there's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. So it's Boston now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Smart dishes to Brown. Celtics passing it around. The kick out to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
And they double up Brown. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Brown. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown outside. Releases. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And that one's good, Griffin.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And here's Brown outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Harden the pass to Harris, and there's the feed to Harrell. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Griffin. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harrell, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Harris. Harden against Tatum. Harden the pass to Tucker. He dishes it to Embiid. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
There's Brown with the 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Horford sets a screen for Griffin. Kicks to Horford. Shoots from the corner. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Horford's got his second basket.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
Tucker bounce pass. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Embiid.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for James Harden. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thybulle kicks to Embiid. Baseline jumper. Maxey, no good. The 3 from Tatum. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
He's known for his exceptional range, and he's proving it once again tonight. dialing it.
All right, it's now time to recap some of the other games that have already been played. The Pelicans winning against the Clippers in Los Angeles. They're now 2-2 in their last 4 outings. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Tries from 16, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Outside Tatum. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
I know it's a tall task, but you've got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
And the shot goes in.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Tatum's shot is off.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Maxey finds Harden. Here's Harris. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Tatum on the wing. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Harden the pass to Harris. Goes back up, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Brown kicks to Tatum. Off target from outside. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Tatum passes to Brown. Tries the spin move. Out to the right wing. Horford, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Embiid finds Tucker. Kept alive. Harden. Good work defensively by Smart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Maxey passes to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 15 points.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Harrell kicks to Harden. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. A nice shot by Tucker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Korkmaz. And there's the pass to Harden. Back to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Niang passes to Korkmaz from deep. Harden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Washington Wizards. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Dishes it to Smart. Can't get it to fall. The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Harris, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got 10 points.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
From 18 feet away, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 3. Rebound by Harrell.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harden, and the layup falls. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
Philadelphia shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight. From 15 feet away, rebound by Harrell. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Korkmaz. Launches a 3. Another miss by Harden.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Nice job by Brogdon that time to anticipate where the opportunity would be in transition and get to that spot.
Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden outside. The dish now to Harrell. He gets that one.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
The three from Tatum connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 58.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Korkmaz. The three from Harden. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The 76ers, number 1. The Celtics, second.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
And it's Brown missing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Harden. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Harden. And it's Brown missing. 76ers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
You've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matisse Thybulle comes in for George Niang. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Brown with the bounce pass. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. From downtown, and it's Brown missing. Philadelphia shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Shot left block. That one drops for him. Thybulle's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Smart kicks to Griffin. They double team Griffin. And here's Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Milton with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Reed. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Smart. Milton the pass to Thibault. Over Tatum. Thibault can't get it to go. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Over Reed. Here's Tatum. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's Milton, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics. Milton the pass to Reed. The shot's good. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Fires it up and got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Reed, a screen on Smart. Baseline try, and the dunk by Reed.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Horford. Over Reed. Horford no luck. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Reed, a screen on Smart. Milton the pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for DeAnthony Melton. On defense, Boston. Now, here's Milton. Lets it go from 11. That one falls. Milton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Buries it from three-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Niang, that's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The three from Tatum. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Milton.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Smart finds Griffin. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Three-pointer. Korkmaz, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Korkmaz has got his first basket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker comes in for Daniel House.
The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatically. And he fires up his teammates as well.
They get it again. Horford. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And Griffin, here we go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Milton in the corner. Here's Niang. Good, nice job down low.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And here's Griffin. Good on the bucket. Griffin's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Smart. The 8-footer. And no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim. Austin's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Shoots. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Stolen by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Brown right side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Milton. Here's Niang. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Griffin. And the call will be against Al Horford. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Milton. D right on him. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
The pass to Milton. Harrell, a screen on Smart. Here's the floater.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are...
Another bucket! Wow!
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the 1st and 3rd place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and 3rd place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Korkmaz, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
And yep, another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961. And Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Pass to Melton. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.